You be up in the air with it.
Hey, you could be coming back there. You can do your own thing. You know what I mean? And I'm going to ride you. Hey. But no, when you gotta know when you can do that, when you can.
Hey guys, welcome back to Big Mama Energy.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Tia. And we are back with another video, okay?
It's been a minute. We're back.
It's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute. Yes. Lots been going on. By the way, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's a whole new year, okay?
We are in 2022.
2022, okay? And I got 1 year older, so.
Yeah, Sissy that had a birthday. Don't worry about how old she is. She looks great now. But yes.
Yes, so we're going to just do a little update to catch up with you guys and just let you know what kind of we've been up to a little bit before we get into our video.
Absolutely.
Me personally, it's been a lot going on with me. As far as my personal life, you know, you guys are aware about the fire that happened a couple of months ago. So I'm still kind of dealing with that. The
aftermath of that. And if you're not aware, if you're not following her on socials, you might not be aware.
Yeah,
we might not have mentioned that on here.
What, the fire?
Yeah, did we mention it?
I think I mentioned it, but I think I spoke and just said we may be doing a video about it. Right. But it's still a little sensitive because I'm still going through things because of it. So yeah, do a little small updates, just like, you know, I'm you know, it's been a struggle. Like it's been a lot. I'm up, I'm down, you know, and I feel like a lot of people think that I'm good because, you know, I'm continuing to live my life, and it's like, no, I just have good days and I have bad days, and it is what it is. I still have to live my life. I did not die in the fire. I'm still very much so here. I still have to live my life. So that's pretty much what's been going on. Really with me, just working and just trying to figure it out and taking it one day at a time, honestly.
And check on your friends. I did want to add that. Check with your friends, because just because you may think they okay, you know, you never know. You just don't know. Yes, you know, check with your friends after things happen too. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna put out there.
Yeah, and one thing I will say is with this and going through all this, you know, people do only reach out just to say that they reached out sometimes.
Right. Just at the beginning, initially, when something happens.
Yeah, you know, but that's how you find out certain things. But we're not gonna get into all of that.
No, that's another video.
That's definitely another video. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Oh, other than my birthday, I had a 70s themed game night, and it was really fun.
Everybody was cute as shit.
I had a good time. You know, my sister couldn't make it. None of my sisters was there. But I still had a good time. I did enjoy myself, but I definitely missed you. I wish you were there.
I wish I was there as well. It looked like it was so much fun. I'm glad you did have fun. It was your birthday.
It was a good. I feel like I gotta run it back. Yeah, I feel like that theme has to be ran back because everybody has their own like perception of how the 70s was, or maybe their favorite look from the 70s. Right. So I just thought that was just super dope, you know, because nobody really had the same look.
No, it was different.
And I just would have loved to see if everybody came in all the different outfits and things like that. Right. So I'm definitely super excited to have another 70s theme party. Right. I don't know when, but
we gotta run it back.
Definitely gotta run it back.
Maybe in the summertime.
Maybe we're gonna have a Big Mama Energy theme situation. You don't know. You never know. But yeah.
So I was not able to attend. The end of 2021 hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, it was very much chaotic at the end of 2021 going into 2022. Like, within a matter of weeks, I got fired from my job. I got laid off. Everybody at the front desk, which was crazy. That job's a piece of shit, but that's another video. And then I went on vacation. I went to Vegas. Like, immediately, I got laid off from my job the day before I went to Vegas.
Right. Which was crazy.
Crazy. And I was actually with my sister. She was doing my hair and shit. Like, it was crazy.
It was very much so crazy.
Yes. And then I went to Vegas or whatever. My husband and I and another couple, a bunch of people. We had like a group trip for his cousin's birthday. Vegas was fun. I turned up. I'm like, okay, I'm fired, whatever. Laid off, whatever you want to say.
Right.
Cool. I'm having a good time in Vegas.
Right.
Period. Turned up, came back, had COVID 2-3 days later. Like, so literally was in the house struggling with COVID. Could not go anywhere. Like, couldn't go to my sister's party. COVID hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. I couldn't breathe. It was, you know, COVID, all the fucking symptoms that they say you gonna have, I had. Yeah. It was crazy. So I was pretty much struggling into the new year. Christmas, I was sick, all that shit. So coming into the new year, you know, I think I was feeling better. A little bit better, definitely. But I still was like fighting. Right. I was sick for like 2 weeks. It was insane. But yeah, so I mean, I'm here.
She's back and she's better.
Still
she's
here.
Back. Bye, here. I'm not.
I'm still here. Oh, I'm still here.
I'm not.
Oh, Mariah, you couldn't take me down. Oh, Mariah could not take me down, but now.
Oh my God.
I'm back and I'm better.
Yes, and I'm so happy that my sister is feeling better because this is my first time seeing her.
First time. We couldn't record none of that. So,
yeah.
Wanted to keep everybody safe. I'm not that person to be around people sick. Put people's life here.
But I'm glad that she's better, and I'm glad that we're back.
I'm glad we're back.
Recording.
I'm glad we're back.
Because we miss you guys so much.
Yes.
And
I mean, we're just going to cheers to the new year, to new opportunities, to better things. Because you know we got
better things. We definitely leveling up, okay? So it has to get better. It has to.
I mean, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
It's only one way up.
Okay. It's only one way up.
So I'm excited though. I'm very excited for this year. I have set my intentions and it's going to be a great year. Yeah. Honestly. So yeah.
I do believe it. Yeah. Considering my situation, it's a lot going on. Sometimes, and that's another thing, it's hard to kind of see things, you know, when you're in it.
When you're in it, yeah.
And you kind of, I don't want to say you fold, but sometimes you just give up or you feel like
sometimes you have a little breakdown.
It's very, very important to keep going and keep on moving. Because like I said, at the end of the day, I did not die in the fire. I'm still so very much alive. I'm here. So I have to continue with living my life.
Shaking and moving. And God shakes things up sometimes.
Definitely.
He gets you a little uncomfortable so he can get you where you're supposed to be in life. I am a firm believer in that. So that's what it is. You're going through the hard to get to the good, I feel like, you know what I mean?
Because sometimes we get too comfortable.
Right. And then sometimes we also add, I know this is going to, but sometimes we add spirit, ask God for certain things, and you think it's going to look like a certain way. No.
Right.
If you're asking to continually get you out of the situation, you're not happy with it, spirit, God, whatever you want to refer to God as, if you believe, will shake the table on you. Shake things up. And you're like, damn, but I really did want to get out of that situation. And it's like, wow, I really did want this and that, and it will lead. It's leading to that. It might not look like how you thought it was going to look, but it's leading to something bigger and better. I'm a firm believer of that.
Absolutely. Like Sissy said, be clear on your intentions.
Yes,
for sure. Because if you saying that you want to get out that relationship so bad, and that dude or a woman break up with you, is that really what you wanted?
Right. You said you didn't want to get down no more. I was listening.
So
the universe was listening. Okay. You said you didn't want that job. You said you didn't want to be at that job anymore.
You said that.
You said they're
That's what I heard you say.
That's what I heard you say. Now I took you out of that. Don't complain. Do not complain. But yeah,
that's all for the update.
That's the update.
That's a little lengthy update.
It was, but I mean, we got to keep it real.
Definitely had to give it to you because, you know, we've been going for a little minute. So we definitely had to update you on everything that was going on with us, you know?
Because we appreciate you guys.
Yes, but we're back.
We're back. Thank you.
A video. But before we get into that video, the topic, the video, go ahead and subscribe.
Do that now.
I understand. We 9 minutes in and you ain't subscribing yet.
I know. What's going on? Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Put us up in the group chats, you know, share, like, subscribe, all of that.
All of that. All of the things, okay? Make sure you hit that bell so you can get the notifications every time we post our dope-ass video.
Bing. We don't have to make sure you hit that bell.
Make sure you do. Okay? So you can get into all these topics that we, you know, be discussing. Okay?
So today, What are we talking about, Sissy?
We are going to be talking about it's a topic that has been talked about for years.
It really is.
It really is.
Since the beginning of time.
Since the beginning of time. And we're going to be talking about if size matter. Does size matter?
Does size matter?
Does it?
Does it? I mean, eeny, weeny, teeny, stomach.
We get into
no, but yeah.
Does size matter? Right. And you want me to start it off?
I mean, does it matter? That's the question, the $1 million question. And honestly, it's different to everybody. Does it matter to you?
It's definitely different. So what I will say is that it really depends. It depends on the size. If you're not able to please me at all, obviously it's a no-brainer. It's no. Now, I have been with, you know, a person that didn't have like the biggest.
Too much to offer.
Yeah. But he pleased me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he ate the box up good.
Oh, well, that's necessary.
But, you know, you also have situations where dudes be lacking real crazy, can't eat pussy, okay? You don't eat ass, you don't suck toes. Like, what do you do? What do you do?
And then you don't even have
the right, proper equipment.
So it's like,
So, it definitely depends. I definitely feel like you can be pleased and satisfied with somebody that isn't the biggest. However, I like that big dick energy.
Listen.
Okay? I like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, so it's like, I don't know.
It's really, yeah. It depends on, like you said, I agree with Sissy. I am not one to like small. I don't like small ones, like small dick. I really don't. A medium, that's fine, whatever. But like, I don't know.
What is exactly considered small? Like what?
I think if you anything under a 7, 6, if you're under 6, and especially like if it's not girthy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
If you want to be like small, you definitely have to have some weight on it. Some weight on it. Like, you know what I mean?
Listen, baby, I need to. It's a muscle. It contracts, but it has to have something to contract on.
Right.
You have to be able to grip onto something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and if you do have, you can't help your equipment. I understand.
Right.
You was given what you were given.
Right.
But if you do have, you know, small equipment, you need to know how to eat pussy. You need to eat ass. Right. Something needs to be going on. You need to learn how to satisfy a woman or a person. You know what I mean? And so whatever they want, whatever they like, suck toes, whatever they're into, I feel like you need to engage in that and indulge in that because you need to make sure they're getting off. Period.
Yeah, for sure.
No one wants a selfish lover. And know your strengths. You know, you have to know your strengths. If you know that you ain't working with a monster, know how to do other things. For sure. Because you can please a woman in other areas. It's been done. You know, have I been in a lengthy relationship with somebody that's not packing? No, because I need a little bit of both. I'm greedy. I need a little bit of both. I'm just saying. That's just me. But it is women that's out here. Trust me, last time I went out for a dinner. We, you know, young ladies was at the table. And they were saying how some of them do not like big dick. Some of them cannot master it. They don't want it because they don't feel like they want to deal with it. It's too much. You know, and I've learned that. So, I mean, everybody has their own take on that. Yeah, and I also feel like, see, things is different. I feel like sex is so intimate. And I feel like a lot of people be just having sex that they don't even dig. Like, do you really even like this person? Right. Because I feel like the biggest... I feel like depending, like if it's big and you really into that person, you can handle it. You just because that's how I feel. Do you want to handle it, or do you? Exactly? That's my thing. Or do you even really like this person? Because I just feel like when somebody's thing is stinging and you're really into them. It can definitely, and also let me add to, he obviously has to know what to do with it. Because just because you have a big dick does not mean you know how to sling that shit. You know how to sling that shit. And you also have to do other things. Like with the women, just getting us aroused is like, you will need a little bit to get us started.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be stuffing that in people. Like,
yeah, no.
Can you please work up to that?
Yeah.
Like, you need to, you know, do other things. Foreplay is a whole thing with me. And I'm sure a bunch of other, you know, people like that as well. So it's like the build up. Why couldn't them ladies take it? Maybe this person wasn't building them up in order to get them open to take it.
Exactly.
If you're just trying to force some shit in there,
that's what I'm saying. If you're not ready, that's what I mean. Like, if you're not ready for it, and you're really not into it, then yeah, it's going to be a bad experience, I feel like. And I feel like kind of the same thing with somebody that may be lacking. I mean, if it's super duper small, that's kind of like,
I mean, listen, some people love that shit.
Yeah,
because
some
I know
people love
some women are just not into like sex.
Like
they're
penetration.
into penetration, let me say that. They like, you know, all of the foreplay things, head, whatever. So some of them, they just like, all right, let's do all the other stuff.
Right.
I had a friend that said that she likes to do all the foreplay things with her friend that she, you know, had small packaging. She liked to do all the foreplay things with him. He would take care of her, please her, rooted to the toes, all that. And then he would get himself, you know, off at the end. Okay. And she was fine with that. She said, you can do whatever at the end. I'm fine because I'm already pleased.
Right.
So it does really depend on your partner, whoever you're dealing with, and what their wants are, and if you're meeting those wants, those needs or whatever.
That's interesting too, because sometimes, you know, it depends. Once I'm done, don't fucking touch me. Say no, let me stop.
I'm cracking up. You're like, girl,
no, I'm not saying that because I'm not a selfish lover. I'm very much far from a selfish lover. Yes. But I'm just saying, like, you done looked at the toes, the ass, ate the pussy, all these things, and then at the end you trying to give me some.
And then at the end there's dick. Yeah, we have more things to work on. Like, we have more shit to do. That's just me.
But see,
like, that's just the build up for me.
But
like,
I feel like in that situation I have to be into that. Like, I feel like she was very much saying, like, okay, do this, that, and the third, and then I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess you gotta get on.
But I ain't no I guess. If I'm not into it fully, I'm not going to want you to touch me.
Okay. Well, she liked that person.
Okay.
So, I don't know. She liked that person, and it just was like that's not a deal breaker for her.
Okay.
She would actually prefer you have something small. So, I mean, it really depends on. She said she don't want to be all, you know, busted open. I don't know.
Yeah, everybody's different.
And I learned that everybody is different when it comes to sex, when it comes to what their needs are. Because I was at that table like, what? Pour me another glass of wine because I needed to be big and bold and beautiful. Like, please.
And another thing is, I just feel like it makes a difference sometimes when the person is humble. And this is what I mean. Like, ain't nothing like a nigga with big dick energy and his dick is small as fuck. Like, I'm talking all that dick shit. You know, big dick shit.
And don't do that. Don't talk. If you know you ain't carrying
but you know what? Some dudes do that. Like, I be feeling like some dudes really think that they think it's
maybe nobody told them that too.
And that's another thing, ladies. I mean, and that's hard to tell somebody. Like,
I never told nobody it was small. I just didn't call you back. You gotta go right now. I can't. I just, because I don't feel like it's my job to tell you that.
Right.
I just don't.
Right. And
I don't feel like that's my job.
It's nothing more frustrating, annoying, disappointing than thinking you about to get that shit knocked out the fucking frame.
Yes.
Knocked loose, okay?
And it's like,
and you pull that thing out, and I'm like,
and it ain't thinking.
That is a hurt piece, and I don't even think y'all really understand that. Like, so if your situation is not really big up to par, I don't want to say up to par because I don't want to, you know what I mean. But if you know you don't have a big dick, I'm gonna need you to, like, not act like you do. Not act like you do. Like Sissy said, do other things. Learn how to do other things to please a woman. You gotta step it up.
And I mean, granted, like, a lot of people, some people is just bossy. That's how their energy is. Yeah. It might not be a big dick attached to that. Yeah. It might just be bossy. Like, you know what I mean? Some people just carry themselves like that. And I'm not trying to equate that, like, just because you got a little dick, you're not a boss. I'm not. And it's not even that.
But I'm talking more so about the guys that act like they do.
Whatever you have. Like, learn how to use that.
Right.
Because there's a lot of women, you can please. Well, you can please with that. You just have to try.
Right.
If you're not trying and you walk around that little, come on. You're not even trying to please somebody in different ways. Because I ran into that, but the person was trying to please.
Right.
In every way possible. I just was like, okay, cool. At least you're trying to, you know what I mean? And you got me there in other ways.
And that's the thing.
I'm not calling you for, now that we're clear on what this is, I'm going to call you when I want some good head. Or, you know, back in the day, that's what I was going to do. I was like, all right, I'm going to call you when I want some good head. Right. I'm going to call you when I want my ass ate, toast, whatever. Right. Because I know I'm not going to get that whammy from you.
Right, exactly.
So I was like, all right, I know exactly what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, so, my whole thing is when a guy, like, it's not even, I get what you mean. Like, somebody just a boss. I get that. Like, that energy. I get that. But some guys literally will make it seem like, and will say things.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To make it seem like, talk shit sexually.
And you know you're not carrying it.
And you know you're not carrying it like that. That's annoying as fuck.
And that's tragic for you. Don't do it. It's tragic for you.
It really is. It's embarrassing. It's a disappointment.
It's embarrassing, yeah.
But somebody that is very humble, I'll say. I've had situations where it's like, oh damn, I didn't expect this, but they knew how to do what they, you know, they knew how to do their thing with what they had. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were, what is the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. The word is not coming to mind. I don't know the word.
But yeah, they handle their business.
They handle their business. You know what I'm saying? They know how to touch you and, like, you know, very much so in the moment, and like just know how to please your body.
Right. And that's a skill.
And that's a skill, because not everybody knows how to do that. Well,
nor want to.
Yeah, or want to.
And it's sad. Like, when you are a selfish lover, I just feel like that's just sad. Yeah. Like, you don't want to please. You're just in this just to get your nut off. Like, okay, but what about the other person?
Right.
If you want somebody to continue to have sex with you,
yeah, you gotta,
even though some people just don't, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna say, once I got to a certain age and a certain point in my womanhood, I was like, I'm not about to be having sex for no reason, right? Just so you can get off. That's not the move. Once I actually became grown, like a grown adult having sex, I was like, oh, I'm having sex so I can get my rocks off as well, because you're gonna get yours. Because I'm not a selfish lover. So it's like, you gonna get yours for sure. So I need to make sure I'm getting mine. And if I'm not about to waste my time.
Exactly. At all.
That's not the move. We're not, in 2022, ladies and gents, whoever, peeps, BigMama Tribe, make sure you're getting your rocks off. Because that ain't it. Whoever you's dealing with, sleeping with, if they're not pleasing you,
Definitely.
Yeah, no.
Definitely. Especially when you're just a sexual person in general. Yeah, it's very important that you're dealing with somebody that's not a selfish lover and is down to please. Definitely a giver. Because first of all, if you're just having sex to have sex, like,
get out of that.
Yeah, that's dead. Like, cause you're not really even getting that experience, or that, like, I don't know, like,
you don't understand your body.
You don't.
I guess
you really
don't understand what you want, and I say. That's why I say always, like, play with yourself. Like, seriously, understand what you like, so you can tell somebody what you like. Because how the hell are they going to know if you don't know? Exactly. So understand what you like and how you like it, and have those conversations. They might be hard conversations, but have them shits. Have them with your partner. Like, look, I like this, and this is what I need from you. You know, and that's how you can tell whether y'all together or not, whether this person is selfish or not. Right. Whether they care or not to even, like, change things up. Exactly. You know, oh, I was used to just, you know, giving somebody the D. Okay, well, I'm not that bitch. Exactly. You don't have to just give me the D. I want other things as well. So, and let them know.
Bitch, everything's on the menu.
Everything's on the menu.
Cake's on the menu. Ooh.
And yes, and if they fuck with you, they'll change that shit up and they'll start doing what you like, you know what I mean, and giving that to you, and it'll just be even better, you know what I mean, if they really fuck with you. Yeah,
like when somebody really, man, ain't nothing like two pleasers together.
Yes. Because then I'm trying to out-match you. I'm trying to out-please you. Exactly. This is exciting. Like,
exactly. Yes. And I'm here for all of that. I'm here for all of that. I feel like women should be fully satisfied as well as the men.
As well as men, yes.
Like, I feel that, and I'm here for that. And I feel like the amount of sex that y'all people be having, and some of y'all don't even know how to have sex. That be the mind blowing.
It's very different. It looks different. You know, I don't feel like it's one blueprint for that.
Right.
But like, if you're pleasing each other, that's the blueprint for me.
Exactly.
Whether or not each other was pleased, whatever y'all got to do. If y'all licking noses, foreheads, I mean, apparently people be spitting each other's mouths. Whatever you're doing, whatever y'all feel comfortable with, whatever y'all boundaries are, let's go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let everybody know your boundaries, and then go off. Go off. Try some new things in there.
Definitely
like,
go off.
It's meant to be a beautiful thing, and it really can be. You know?
It's absolutely. It's absolutely beautiful.
Can be, but you gotta connect with that person on a different level. That's what sex is supposed to be. You're supposed to connect on a different level. Y'all just transcending out this bitch. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it can.
I seen this post the other day. Was it yesterday? I think it said, you ever had sex so good that you felt high afterwards?
Yes. High as shit.
You got me shifted.
And that's called, what is that? Is that Pitocin? Whatever it sets off in your body. I don't know, y'all. It releases something. I'm gonna put it down here because I don't know. But it releases something in your body to where you should be feeling like after you orgasm, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm in another world out this bitch. Like,
yes.
Woo. You don't need a cigarette because that is that. You don't need, you know what I mean? It's something else.
Bitch
like
lost feeling the legs, you know what I'm saying? Sight in one eye, you know what I mean? Like,
I can't hear.
Bitch,
Like,
I can't hear what you say, nigga. But it's like, it gets like that. And that's the kind of love making I like, you know, or fucking whatever you want to call it. And that's alright. So let's get into this, because I feel like with a person that doesn't have, you know, a bigger package, you can't really fuck me. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Like, you get what I mean? Like,
I get what you mean.
Like, it's sometimes that's what
some
you
people
want.
say you can. Some people beg to differ.
Really?
Some people say you can. I guess it depends on positions and different things. Some people are tricky and they know how to use what they got.
Okay.
But I understand what you're saying.
But I'm talking about that disrespectful. I'm talking about.
I know that pound
in the guts.
Yeah, in the guts. I know you can't do certain positions.
It's certain, yeah.
I feel like I don't know.
Right.
You got to get up on it.
You definitely got to get up on it.
Slip and slide records. We keep falling out. You know, it's
right.
Like, that's annoying. So know what you can do.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying too. Yeah, know what you can do. Know what positions work for you.
Definitely.
Play on your strengths.
Yes. Definitely play on your strengths. Like Sissy said, know what you can do. What positions work for you.
Absolutely.
Because like riding, I feel like that's not really.
Because I was thinking that like
I feel like that's not
for a person
really...
with weak knees. These knees ain't shit. Let me tell you something. It ain't big, but it depends on. Certain things help me,
right?
So I can get the job done.
Right.
Know your strengths and know what you need. Know what you need to support yourself.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no, strong knees, you can't be riding on mattresses. That shit is for the champions of the world. It ain't for me. You know. So I agree. Get on something else. Get on the couch. Get on the chair. Hell, a bench. Whatever you need to help you out.
Yes.
Make it make sense.
Yeah. When the package is small and he wants you to get on top, you can't really like bounce on that thing.
Unless you real close with it, you scooch it.
Yeah,
don't
it's not
bounce. It ain't no bounce. It's a scooch. You gotta scooch and hold tight.
It's definitely giving love making. When you hear what I'm saying, that's what I mean. Like when the thing is singing, it's why you be up in the air with it.
Like, you could be coming back down. You can be all day. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna ride you. Hey. But no, when you gotta know when you can do that, when you can't. You gotta know when you can't. If you can't, you better scooch and get the scooch on. You know, you can ride, but a little scooch. Okay?
Yes.
Keep it cute.
But yeah. So it comes down to this for me. I definitely feel like in certain situations, size do matter. Yeah. For sure. It definitely do matter. Like Sissy said, it's small, it gotta be girthy. It has to have some weight on it. It gotta be meaty. Okay? For me. And you know what? This is our opinion.
Our opinion.
Okay?
Yes.
You know, this is not for
everybody,
world.
and I understand.
Exactly.
Size might not matter to you, and that's a beautiful thing. Like, you know, say each his own. That's the beauty of it. To each his own.
Yeah.
Whatever you prefer, that's your business.
Yeah, but me personally, I feel like I can be with somebody that isn't like got the biggest dick in the world. No. Like I definitely feel like.
And let's be clear, I don't want the 12s
right.
and shit. You can keep it. If that shit is 12, I'm cool. 10 even. Like I don't have time for that shit. I like a good in between size. You know, I don't want nothing bigger than a 9, and I don't want nothing smaller than a 6. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't do it. But it is. You gotta know you and know what you like and your wants and your needs at the end of the day.
100%. But I definitely feel like, you know, you are able to please a woman with a smaller package. You just have to know your strengths.
Right.
What you can do. You have to, you know, eat the box up. You have to eat the eggs.
Eat the box. You gotta eat the booty like groceries. Remember that? What's going on?
I mean, granted. And you know what? We're speaking on us. But if you don't, you might not then like you might not like
whatever she like, whatever that person likes. Let me say this. Whatever your partner likes, whoever you fucking, ask them what they like. And play up off of that.
Exactly.
Like, you know, and if certain things go against your rules or against your boundaries, I don't know, maybe open your mind or leave that person alone. Like, I don't know.
Right.
Because the person has to be satisfied at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Because what are we having sex for?
Like, just to say
if we're not pleasing each other. And that's my whole thing. So it's definitely, you know. Yeah. So, ladies, do the size matter?
Gents, even. Like, you know what I mean? The size matter. I would like to know.
Do you know what to do?
Do you think size matters?
Yeah.
Comment down below. Does size matter to you? And why? Or why not? Like I said, it's a lot of ladies that I just learned do not care about size.
Yeah.
And also want to lay down and be pillow princesses.
Yeah.
I found that out too. I mean, and that's cool too, and that's cute too for you. So it's really like you gotta find your partner that matches you, I feel like.
Exactly. But that comes with having conversations. And we talk about this a lot. Because it's very important to have conversations like about what you like with your partner. Right. Because if not, you're never going to be satisfied because y'all not really communicating.
Exactly. And if you communicate and they do not care, then you need a new partner.
Exactly.
Period. You need
Get out of there ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it. That's it. Because that's one thing I can tell you that I'm not dealing with. I'm not dealing with not busting no nuts, okay?
Because you can handle that yourself. Yeah. Like, at the end of the day.
Facts. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. Listen.
That never was an option.
No facts. It's not lit. So whatever you got.
Yeah.
Know what to do with it.
Know what to do with it.
Know what the fuck to do with it, bro.
Yes. That's the name of the game, and that's the moral of the story. Like whatever you got, use it. Know what to do with it. You know what I mean? Play up on your strengths.
Definitely play up on your strengths.
Play up on your strengths on both sides. Like, and you ain't got to have the biggest whatever. You might not have the biggest boobs, but whatever. You know what I mean? But play up on your strengths and what you do have and use them to your best of your ability.
Yes. And you know what? Foreplay is definitely, use that as your advantage too.
Yes.
Because that gets you started. That's to get us started.
That's the excitement.
That's the excitement.
Yes.
And it's crazy because it's kind of off topic a little bit. It's still talking about sex. But
that's cool.
One thing that I really noticed lately is how underrated sucking titties is.
Is it underrated?
I feel like a lot of people don't talk about
people don't do that.
I feel like people do it.
I'm about to say.
I feel like people do it, but like having your titties,
some people don't like it.
Some people don't really know how. And it's crazy. Some people just put the titty in your mouth. They think they doing something.
Right, just because it's in
your
mouth.
You know what I'm saying? But like
technically I am breastfeeding it, but at the same time it's like you gotta do something with it.
But yes, like that's kind of underrated. Like when somebody really doing a good job, like it really
it gets everything
giving the girl
because
it
actually making you contract. It's people don't understand. It's making your uterus contract. But anyway,
that's a good one. For sure.
And so, if you like that, because some people don't like that shit.
Some people don't like that either. But I definitely feel like that's something that's kind of underrated during sex. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it.
They might not. I don't know. They might not talk about it, but they doing it. I will hope so. I'm gonna hope that y'all do it. If the person wants you to, I hope you are.
Right.
Because nipples in general, on a male and a female, can arouse.
Oh, absolutely.
So I mean, are we taking y'all to class here? Because I'm just saying, I'm no expert on the books, but bitch, I know a few things.
I can show you a few things.
I can tell you a few things. Okay, so.
Oh, but yes.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all leave those comments and let us know. What do you think? How do you feel?
Right.
Like, how do you feel about this? Is size important?
Right.
Fellas, have you ever had a problem?
Right.
Have you ever had a person tell you was lagging in the packing? Like, what?
Right.
I mean, you probably don't want to.
You probably don't want to drop that down. But it's just like, do you think it's the motion in the ocean? Because that's what some people say. Like,
that's what some people say. Or do you think you go to Pound Town?
Right. And it be sometimes two different parallel universes that y'all be living in when you're not like on the same page as somebody.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
They can think that perception is everything. They can think that they did a good job. They could think they took it to Pound Town because you was faking moves, or or that's just they thought they took it to Pound Town.
And that's
the whole time.
It could be very awkward. But see,
like,
that's what I mean. Like, know your partner, talk to your partner. Because it'd be awkward. It'll definitely be awkward to have that conversation with somebody,
And people be like, oh, she was dry. Maybe you didn't please her.
Right.
Maybe that's why she was drying up on you. Because let me tell you, you have to do things to stimulate certain shit in order for it to be, wet, moist, all those things. So check yourself.
Definitely check yourself.
You just might not be bold. You need to really, you might not be playing it to your strengths or learn something. Take some time to learn something.
And yes, take some time to learn something. And also, if somebody is telling you, like, even in the act, if somebody's telling you, do it like this, or
do it
you know
like
what I
this.
mean? Yeah, do it like that.
If you want results,
if
that's
you
what they
want
like.
results, that's what they like.
They're literally telling you.
Yeah, and I feel like also y'all have to pay attention. Because if she going off when you doing this, why would you
switch it?
That's
now you just killed it. Like if she's going crazy, going brazy, or if he some of y'all things, I really am disappointed to find out some of y'all don't suck dick. I cannot. Ladies, do better. Open that throat chakra, please. Bob and weave.
Listen.
Because he likes that too. You know what I mean? And listen to him. Why are you biting things and scraping? No, open your mouth.
Right.
They do have things to numb your throat. If you really want your partner, you really want to satisfy him, it's girls out here that will. Or people out here that will. Men, whatever. So, do your homework. Do your due diligence. I'm a little fucked up, so that probably was... But do your homework. Like Sissy said... Figure out what they like.
Definitely figure out what they want. Listen
it's a blueprint.
It's definitely a blueprint.
When they hit that ooh, ah, ah, you like, all right, bet. Play it safe.
Okay.
They like that. Okay.
Yes.
It's not that. I mean, I don't think it's that hard.
I don't think it's that hard either. And you know what? We talked about, like, everybody is different. Like, everybody is different. So you having sex with this person and having sex with that person, they're going to be different. That experience is going to be different. So what you did to shorty over here and she was climbing the wall, that don't mean that it's going to be the same reaction.
Exactly.
So you definitely have to pay attention and listen and not let your ego,
make you get ahead of yourself.
Make you get out of yourself.
Seriously.
Because that can happen too.
Yeah, let go of your ego.
Some people is just trying to tell you. And honestly, me personally, I feel like if somebody's actually telling you how to please them, they actually like you.
Right.
Because if you fucking up, they're not gonna tell you nothing. They're gonna get the fuck going and you're never gonna hear from them again. That's how I feel.
And that's my thing. Like some people might give you a second chance. They like, all right, cool. The first time was nerves. So we might rock out the second time, whatever. But your first time, this is all or nothing. This is a job. It's like a job interview.
Facts.
This is where you need to perform.
Facts.
Bitch. This is your audition. So you need to really do what you came there to do. Okay?
Some people overdo it.
But like, listen to the person.
Definitely listen to the person.
Because if you're overdoing it and you ain't getting no reactions, they be doing it too much and they're not doing what they like.
Right.
So it's all about listening to this person's body, movements, gestures, talk. They might talk, they might not. Right. But you just gotta like look and listen and watch out for like things. You'll know.
Definitely.
You please somebody, I think, if you pay attention. And also, let me just be clear, do the same shit that you did to get this person to keep this person.
Absolutely.
If you want to keep them as a sexual partner,
do more.
If you want to keep them, real shit. Do more. And if you want to keep them as, satisfied in your relationship, whatever's going on, do more. keep up at it. Like, try to think of ways where y'all can please each other, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it shouldn't be like, all right, Nana, we in this relationship. We done been married for this many years, or we done been in this relationship for this many years.
Yeah.
We been fucking for this many years.
Right,
no,
and I'm gonna just start taking
spicy.
shit off the table. Like,
no. And when I met you, you knew I like this.
Right.
Don't stop doing that.
Keep that same energy.
Because that very well is how you might lose your partner.
Facts.
Okay, we can do how to keep your partner one-on-one, how to keep your sexual partner, whatever you got. Because when you, okay, hold on, because they being real disrespectful. But anyway, that's how you keep them. You know what I mean? Keep them satisfied. At least that's one thing. Yeah. I say, you know, one thing you ain't got to worry about.
Yeah, definitely keep your partner satisfied. That's what it's all about. That's just how I feel personally. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Because somebody else will.
Definitely. For sure. And that's the facts. Okay? And if you don't know,
now you know.
Okay. But yes, like we said, drop them comments down. Yes. Let us know.
Hit us up on the email too. How you feel
Definitely.
About this. If you don't want to share the comments, you can hit us up at BigMamaEnergy@gmail.com. Okay. With an email.
And send us those emails in if you want to be anonymous or if you just want to speak on the topic.
Yes.
Just let us know. You know, we don't judge. It is what it is.
Yes.
With this conversation, you heard us. We don't judge. We understand. You know, you didn't pick your package. We get it.
We understand.
We get that.
But make sure you know how to use that.
Definitely make sure you know
however big it is, use it. Okay.
Facts. Because like we already said, some of the big boys don't know how to use that.
Some of the big boys clueless. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. So
learn how to use that. Just because you have a missile doesn't mean, you know, like learn how to use that too.
Right, just trying to ram that thing up in somebody's ass. Like,
like, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that at all.
You need to relax yourself. Okay, trying to hurt somebody. Why do you relax? Listen to the woman's body again. Okay. Do a little homework.
But as always, remember to like,
share,
comment,
and subscribe.
Bye, guys.